news. Oh, that sounded horrible. Hold on. I'm bringing the news. There you go. There you go. To your ass like no other 2-5. How y'all doing out there? How you doing? How you doing? Is your body count high? Is your body count low, my nigga? Feeling good? Just went to the dentist. Oh, they said my teeth was good. Oh, got a deep cleaning. Little Mexican chick, older Mexican chick. She was so nice. And I think she liked brothers. I think my dental hygienist, I think she liked brothers. She's an older Latina chick. I ain't mad at you. I put that pipe on you. Get my insurance costs down. Fuck you talking about. Let's see. Let's get this poll going. Let some of y'all in. Get the poll going. Some of y'all in. Get the poll going. Body count is should women, where my ladies at? Should women no, are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? That could be your boyfriend, your husband, whoever's clapping your cheeks, side dude. Nah, your side dudes and your baby dad. I'm talking your main dude. Whoever your man is, your husband or boyfriend or fiance, should he know? Or let me double check. Are women obligated to reveal their body count? Oh, see, good thing I double check. Always spell check, y'all. 2. Can I fit 2? Oh, here we go. Nephew, y'all in here. We just chilling, babe. Let me see. Oh, I can blow it up, blow it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Start at the, 3:50 mark. Why time going by so fast tonight? God damn. Oh, man. It's crazy. Everybody getting their ass with women don't want to disclose their body count. I don't know what's going on with these girls. I can't know who been cracking you the last few years. Damn. I just want to know, baby. I mean, who been up in you? How many been up in you? Damn. We'll start at the 3. We're gonna start at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Give y'all time to warm up. If you can, if you show a little love to the channel, hit the like so the algorithm will know that you guys are enjoying the live show. Please, please, please. 14. Try to get at least close to half. Close to half, y'all. Close to half. Let's see. 3:30. Here we go. 3:30. Here we go. 3, 2. Woo! So, out there in Florida, they didn't give the names, but out there in Florida, this guy, so there was a family gathering. It was a baby mama and a baby daddy and their baby, right? So, hold on, let me cover my face up. So, behind me is the baby mama holding the baby. Her baby daddy ran, and in their home, she's talking to the police right there. She's talking to the police trying to find out what happened. So, what happened was there was a family gathering. Baby mama, baby daddy, and their child, and her sister was there, his sister-in-law. So he's holding the baby, he's cooking, and he overheard his baby mama tell her sister her body count. That's how he found out. And her body count is 42. So yes, it's a lot of meat. So they're having a small family gathering. He's cooking, holding his son. And somehow, I don't know why they're talking about this. And he right in the other room. I don't know why. Maybe they want the nigga to know. Maybe on the cool, they wanted him to know. But that's how he found out. His baby mama was talking to her sister, and she disclosed her body count 42. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about these body counts. These body counts and the ideas behind these body counts is getting out of hand. Women ain't feeling obligated about these body counts. Dudes are saying you should tell me because I need to know if you are a worthy woman or not. Because if you a hoe, there's no reason for me to waste my time. If you a hoe, there's no reason for me to treat you like a woman. Guys are asking for body counts for a reason. Guys are asking for these body counts. They need to know. And here's the thing, girls are starting to lie. Girls are starting to lie about their body counts. And then this old cougar, this is an old prostitute, an old hoe. She's telling the young girls that it's none of the guy's business about your body count. It's none of his goddamn business who you slept with in the past. The older generation of women are telling the young ones it's none of our business about who they slept with in the past. We don't have the right to know. A man should just accept you as who you are, how he met you that day. That's crazy. Check this poll out. Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? When I'm talking about man, I'm talking about your son. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, wait a minute. Get some likes up in here so we can draw more people and get some more likes up in here. Oh, hell no. Can y'all see the poll or I can only see it? Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? 25% say yes, 75% say no. Oh, must be a lot of women up in here. Whoa. If you're a woman, why you feel like you shouldn't tell your dirty secrets to your... I thought we ain't supposed to be keeping no secrets. I thought we were supposed to start this relationship with a little bit of honesty. I thought we were supposed to start this relationship with a little bit of decency. And I can't know how many dudes done cracked you. Oh, excuse me, y'all. No, I'm kind of pissed off now. Now I'm pissed off. And this is how so many dudes get finessed. This is how so many dudes end up marrying hoes and getting cheated on. I don't know. These new women today, these modern women, I think it's gotten worse after Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels tried to shine some light. Kevin Samuels was the first man out of all these weak ass men. No, I can't say Kevin Samuels. Yin Yang twins. They jumped on black women. Wah, 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 wah. Talking to me like I'm dumb. I should have known. I should have left that bitch alone. Now I'm stuck with nagging. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song? Kevin Samuels, Yin Yang twins, and Al Bundy wasn't going for it. Out of all the millions of black men, he was the first one to tell a chick you're average at best. At your absolute best. When you put all the makeup on, all the glitz and the glam, all the fancy clothing, black queen, you're average. At best. At your best. Damn! After the black queen mafia got Kevin Samuels out of here, they got tired of him talking about the bonnets. They got tired of him putting confidence in men to stand up to these damn women. They got tired of him telling the truth about themselves. They got tired. Got him up out of here. It's gotten worse since Kevin left. It's gotten worse. And the things that Kevin is saying, men been saying it, it's just he did it in a way that he made it his own, right? This whole body count, they're teaching the women of today to be whores, but you should be treated like a goddess. You should be treated like a housewife. You should get the home. You should get the rings. That's that Cardi B. Okay, we split down the middle. Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? 50-50. My thing is, as guys, I don't know how we're going to be able to even determine that number. We simply just don't know. We simply just can't find out. I mean, well, maybe y'all can help me. If you really like a girl, now see, I got a lot of game. I've been around the block, you heard me, but I seriously don't know how to even get this information. How do us men even get to, if she's not willing to tell the truth about her body count, she a hoe on the low, how can we even determine the number? Do we got to call around? Do we have to call her high school principal? Maybe the principal can get some information. Let's say her name Latoya Woodson. Do I have to call her high school, look her up, and see what high school she went to, and ask the principal, who were her teachers, and then ask the teachers, was she a bop when she was a junior and senior, or maybe even when she was a freshman, when she first got in the gate, when she first got through them gates, was she getting cracked? What's her reputation? Do you ask her friends? Do you go on Facebook? How do we get this information? The real number. I don't know. I think those are some good methods to get to find out the truth about these girls' body counts, but I seriously don't know how to get the official number. Even with social media, even with Instagrams, even with Facebook, even with TikTok. How can we ever get the official number of the woman we're dating? How can we get the number? She won't tell us. The older women are telling these young girls it's none of our damn business how many times and by how many guys we got cracked. It's none of their damn business. They just need to love you, and if he don't love you the way you are, he's gay. Guys, stop crashing out. Now, he had a baby with this woman. Got a baby with this woman, so I don't know why he's even crashing out. But I think it is heartbreaking for a guy to find out that his woman is a hoe after you made her a wife or a baby, or after you made her the mother of your child. I think that is kind of heartbreaking. Like, you slept with 42 men. You know how many men that is? That's two NFL football teams. Oh, that girl. Wait a minute. A football starting lineup is 11 and 11. 11 on defense, 11 on offense. That's 2 NFL teams. That's 11 members on the NBA. They got 11 or 12. So it's 12 players on the NBA. 12 and 12 is 24. 24, 36. Damn! That girl done slept with 4 NBA teams. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who's still dating out there. Taking dating serious. Sorry, y'all. I've been fasting. I had my grapes. And I got my sparkling water. I just have been hungry. But it's going to hold me. I'm trying to go 3 days. Just 1 meal a day. Under 1,000 calories. For those of you just tuning in, this lady behind me. Close this. She is talking to the cops because her boyfriend whooped her ass. Because he found out, being nosy, that she got 42 bodies. She was talking to her sister. They had a family gathering. And he found out that she had 42 bodies before they got married. Before they had their child. And he lost his mind. 42 men been in this girl's mouth. 42 men has been clapping this girl's cheeks. And he just not finding out. Then that's the question tonight. I have another thing. Somebody can help me so I can navigate. How do we get the official number? How are we supposed to get to this official number if they ain't willing to tell the truth? Because the older women are telling the younger women it's none of our damn business how many dudes we laid on our backs for. It's none of the guys' business how many times we laid on our backs. It doesn't matter how many. Ted, Chad, Dante, Jamal, Enrique, Jesus, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're telling all the girls out here, when he brings it up, he's insecure. When a man asks, that's what they're telling telling the girls out here, if a man asks you for your body count, he's insecure. How would I act if I came home, I was cooking dinner, I'm in a good mood, I'm with the family, with my in-laws, and I overhear that she slept with 42 because J. Cole said multiply it by 3. I think he whooped her because I think he asked her for the body count when they first got together and she lied. Women lie. And J. Cole said, whatever number they give you, you know you got to multiply it by 3. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, baby. But you're perfect for me. Nobody's perfect. Hey, hey. Y'all remember that song? I love that song. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. J. Cole said, so she slept with 40. So she slept with 42 dudes. J. Cole in the song Nobody's Perfect said multiply it by 3. Let me get my math. 3 times 42, that's 6. 12. 6. 3 times 4. 100. 12. 136. No. 3, that's 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, 100. Damn, 100. That girl slept with 136 dudes. That his baby mama, this man found out that his baby mama slept with 136 dudes. Can you imagine? I'm cooking, and yeah, girl, I'm so glad that I met Michael. He treated me so good. I'm so glad that I started this family because back in the day I was a hoe, and now that I look back at those 136 men and how they treated me so bad, I'm so grateful. What? I'm in the kitchen with that. She say 636 or 136. Then she keeps talking. Yeah, sis. I hope you find a good man like Michael, because those 136 men, when they were cracking my back and blowing my mouth out, I thought I was in love, but I wasn't. I was just lost. I thought I was in love, but I was just lost. And sleeping with 136 men, I ain't gonna ever think I was ever gonna find love. I'm in the kitchen like, what the? Is 126? Hold on. 4 times 42. Let's try to do it in my head. Hold on. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 12. Oh, wait. 3 times 4 is what? 12. 12 and 1 is 3. Oh, y'all didn't make me. 126, 136. Still a lot of niggas. God damn. Shout out to Tommy. So J. Cole said multiply it by 3 because J. Cole J. Cole he learned a lot from the streets, but J. Cole learned a lot from going to college. Fellas, if you didn't marry your girl in college, you met your girl after college, she got ran through. Strippers, college girls, girls at the warehouse, especially out here in Texas. Warehouses, pretty much anywhere in these days, your girl got ran through. J. Cole was putting us on so much game because I'm trying to figure why did he always say multiply it by 3? Because women have always lied about their body count. Women have always lied about their body count. J. Cole said, fellas, multiply that number by 3 just to be on the safe side, to give yourself the actual number. And then it's up to you if you still want to deal with this hoe or not, to deal with this hooker. 42 dudes, 126. Multiply it by 3. So he whooped her. He whooped her bad. After he whooped her, that's what I'm saying. Now, to be fair, finding out that kind of information would devastate any man, but you don't hit that girl. That's what women do. We got to stop these men from crashing out. And a lot of you dudes out there know your homeboys a crash out. I know somebody in your family's a crash out. You can just tell by his behavior. He's always checking on the girl. He's always going through her phone. You need to pull that nigga to the side. Like, hey, say, bro, I see you really care about her, quote unquote care. But we all know he insecure. He'll lose his mind if somebody get this girl. Like, say, bro, that's his female nature. Not all but close to it, right? Women have always chose. Women have will always choose for whatever reason. And there's no reason for you to do 25 years in the joint because you can control your emotions. Let's just say you don't kill her, but you just whoop her ass real good, like this guy did in Florida. Let's just say, and you whooped her in front of a child, and then he's gonna get a child endangerment charge, a child neglect charge too. So, excuse me, putting your own game. If you whoop your girl in front of the kids, you're gonna get charged for putting your kids in danger. Just give y'all a heads up. So, just tell your homeboy, the males in your family who's insecure. You know, they beta male behavior. They're unsure of themselves. They lack confidence, and mainly they lack understanding of how women work. Just go home. Let's say, bro, even if she survived the attack, you're still going to jail, right? But while you in jail, what you think she's going to be doing? While you in jail, washing some other niggas' drawers, what you think your old lady going to be doing? She's going to be out here getting her back cracked. So either way, your girl is going to have the power. She's going to get her back cracked. Whether you out in the free world or whether you behind the wall, she's going to get her back cracked. That's just what it is. So the sooner you learn that, because here's the thing. A lot of these dudes are saying like, well, I can go find somebody else that won't cheat on me. What did Chris Brown try to tell you? See, a lot of this, I know it's a lot of entertainment, but with entertainment, whether it's good or bad, there's a lot of good information and bad information. But there's a lot of good information in that song. And it's like, that song got 1 billion views, right? And even today, dudes are still crashing out. These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich nigga wants you, that's what the man said. When a rich nigga wants you, and your nigga can't do nothing for you. So what he's saying is when he pull up in them Lamborghinis and helicopters and entourage, his name's all over the billboard. He's a heartthrob. He can sing. He can dance. He's seen how women switch up on the man they supposedly love. Chris Brown is telling us how these women move when a rich man comes around, or a man that stimulates them, right? So when another man comes around, really like an alpha male, when a man comes around and she wants something that man got, even if she has a boyfriend, her boyfriend don't exist. Chris Brown is telling me when he pulls up, these girls are dropping their drawers damn near right in front of their boyfriend for him. When Chris Brown pulls up, that's what he's saying. They're not loyal. Loyal means no matter who comes around, you still love your man. Loyal means no matter what the circumstance is, there still are conditions, but external forces is not going to change external forces shouldn't change how a woman feel about her man. If that's your man, that's your man. It doesn't matter if Chris Brown's in the room. It doesn't matter if somebody at your job, you think he's handsome or whatever. You're still supposed to be loyal to your man. Say, no, I have a man. I respect my man, and move on. But Chris Brown says it's not like that. Let's see. Chris Brown saying it's not like that. When a rich nigga wants you. So a lot of these dudes, let's see, check the poll. I'm trying to figure out why women don't want to tell their body count. Are you ashamed? Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? 45% say yes. Majority say no. 55% say no. I'm trying to figure out what's the big deal. What's the big deal with you telling your... Well, if you have shame, when did this shame come about? Did the shame came after the 10th guy? The 50th guy? Did the shame come about, after the 100th guy? Now you in the triple digits. A lot of these girls are in the triple digits. Some of these girls, the guy asked her, what's your body count? She said, to be honest, after 100, I just lost count. This girl said, after 100, I just lost count. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. They have no respect for men today. They don't care about how men think. They don't care how we operate. They have really programmed these women just to hate men. Hate men and love the streets. And then when they get all used up, They got 5 kids, 5 different baby dads. How the hell you got 5 kids by 5 different men, and then you go to somebody like me? You want to go to a single man who getting his stuff together, talking about, you remember me? Remember you? What? No, I remember you. You got big. First off, last time I seen you, that was like 10 years ago, baby. You were fine. What? Oh, hell no. Nah. They coming at you with baggage now. After the dope boys and the thugs and everybody and their mama that ran through her. Nah, she's looking for a good man. And when she can't find a good man, she talking about, ain't no good man out here. Damn. The worst thing a woman can ever do as far as relationship is listen to another woman. That's the worst thing she can ever do. No, I ain't gonna say no. Listen to a modern woman. God off a body count. All this body count thing is like really triggering women. This body count thing. I want to know how many guys blew you up. Why you need to know? Why you need to know? What, you insecure? What, you think somebody else had what they say, he blew my back out better than you? What, you think other guys are better in the bed? No. I can put it down. I just need to know, because that's how men think. That's how men think. Your mama want me. Get them likes up. It's got 11 people in it. Gotta get half. Let me tell y'all something. If a girl don't want to tell you her body count, red flag. I'm trying to figure out why. What's the big problem? If you a hoe, we need to know. That's I'm making me a t-shirt. If you a hoe, we need to know. He whooped this girl. He whooped her ass. I still don't understand. I mean, like, dude, okay, it's in the past. I mean, you already got a baby with her. And you love this girl. Look at the baby. She holding the baby, talking to police officers. And she told the police, this is on World Star. If you guys want to check out the story, he's from Florida. He's from Florida. Florida man. Them boys out in Florida tripping. Them boys in Florida trip, man, that's crazy. He crashed out. He about to do jail time. In those situations, just take a step back and just, man, you gotta chill, man. We gotta stop. There's too many betas out here. A lot of these men cannot control their emotions. They just can't. Are you the Timu? Who's this? No, but I heard you bought a blow-up doll from Timu. Got some baby oil on it too. Why'd you? Damn, that's a good question. I never thought about it. Damn, what's the cutoff? Whoo! Well, as you get older, they're gonna have more body counts, but I don't even know, because in Cali, them girls are active. I think the average girl had about, I think by senior year, I think most girls already had about 6 bodies. And the real active ones had like 10 in the hood. So, damn. What's the cutoff for me? Like, how many have you been with? Oh, shit. In the perfect world, I'd say probably no more than 4. I think 4 is a bit much. When you start talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 is a lot. I know, even now, if you really think about, for a woman, that's a lot. You been with 10 dudes and none of them married you? Because, see, that's because here's the thing. The more bodies, the reason why guys are asking, if you're watching, the reason why we're asking is because the more bodies you have, the less likely somebody gonna marry you, because you have trauma, because you were screwed up. Yeah, that's anywhere. Like, if a girl came into you, be like, talking yada yada yada, so how many guys you been with? I'm just trying to see if we're trying to see if you're a hoe or a housewife. Well, I've been with 42. The first thing a guy's gonna think is something wrong with you? Were you touched? Were you abandoned? because it's not. It doesn't. Is that's not in the. It's, anatomy shows that women are able to do it. They're able to have sex all day. That's why they're prostitutes. Their body's designed different. They can orgasm all day, but psychologically they're not made to do it, and spiritually they're not made to do it. They bring that trauma, heartbreak. They're bringing all of that with them into the relationship, and nobody wants to deal with all that because a lot of girls that have a lot of bodies, there's something wrong with them. That's why, outside of trying to marry them, just them as a person, there's something wrong with them. And a lot of women don't see nothing wrong with sleeping with a lot of guys. I'm like, no, there's something wrong with you. That's what I said. Like, I was just throwing stuff out there. Like, have you been touched when you were small? Like, uh, you got daddy issues because 42, and J. Cole said multiply it by 3. So that's what, 126? Somewhere around there. Over 100 bodies. You got over 100 bodies. First off, you probably got something. Two, they're just like, most girls who are hoes, they're broken, like they're messed up. And a guy that's trying to get his life together, he really don't want to deal with a woman like that. It may seem harsh, but that's the same thing. A woman don't want to deal with a guy who ain't got no damn money, who ain't got no power. So I say enough for me is 4. 4 is like that's kind of high, but like I said, where I'm from, like 4 is very little. Them girls, even like the modest girls. So I give them 6. 6, that's a lot. 6. But like I said, as you get older, if you're 25 and up, damn, you gotta remember, most teenagers are having sex around 16. So 16, that's 11 years, and they're not married, so they're out here, just dating and stuff. So yeah, I try to keep it 4 to 6. 4 to 6. 42 bodies, damn. Ooh. Let's see, she's telling the truth. Shout out to conservative. Shout out to one Leinster. Shout out to Senry. No one wants y'all anymore. Stop. Somebody lied to you. Somebody lied to you. You gotta be careful out here. But what's more triggering is the philosophy and the ideology behind women just coming to the conclusion that they don't have to tell us that number. Like, that's crazy. Well, I tell you what, you ain't gotta tell me your body count, and I ain't gotta tell you my bank account. How about that? How much? What do you do for a living? None of your damn business. Just take me as I am. So, what is your dreams and aspirations? Do you have any goals? Are you trying to buy a house? Are you trying to do this? Are you trying to do that? Are you trying to go back to school? That's none of your business. Just take me as I am. That's what guys should start doing. I really don't want to talk about this. Like, when she asked about the body count, baby, how many dudes can crack your back? How many dudes how many dudes have blown out your mouth? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's really none of your business. I like to keep that to myself. And you sound a little bit insecure. So when the girls start asking y'all about where y'all work, you hit it with the same thing. Hit that mofo right over her head. Be like, you asking about my job and all this aspiration, how much money I got. You sound a little bit insecure. So I appreciate it if you start pressing me about that. I like to keep that type of information to myself. That's how you gotta hit them. That's how you gotta hit them every time. So moving forward, looks like we will never know the body count. The women have joined together and said, just like this woman didn't tell her baby daddy, that baby daddy. So the kid looks like she's still holding him, so he's about 1.5. He whooped up behind after finding out, as he was eavesdropping, she was talking to her sister, and he found out that she has 42 bodies. If you guys ever heard the J. Cole song, Nobody's Perfect, he said multiply it by 3. Her and like millions of women in America, they feel they're not obligated to tell their man or the guy that they're dating or seriously dating for a relationship. They're not obligated to let them know about how many guys then crack their back. throughout their lifetime. It's none of our damn business as men. So just be quiet, stop, and if you do keep asking, you sound insecure. It's the word on the street. This is crazy. I don't know. Moving forward, look like the fellas, because like I said, I don't know how we're gonna investigate. Do I get some? I wish we can get a time travel. What's that movie with the time? I think it's back. It's before I was born, but it was a movie where they did the time travel. We need a time travel machine and have that mofo track her ass and see where she been. Goodness grief. If we were able to actually see people before we met them, like the things that they have done and who they've been with and how many people they've been with, like that'd be like crazy. I'd be like, hell no. But women lie. Women will lie to get that ring. Women will lie to get, to get married. And then a lot of guys are in hell because the real woman, their real personality came out, their real spirit came out after the marriage. After she locked the guy in with some kids, after she locked the guy in with marriage, the real them came out. Absolute hell. Absolute hell. I'm like, damn. And there's always these, I never heard a married woman say that, because married women and hoes are just different. I think a lot of guys are looking for marriage. I think a lot of guys are ready to just chill with somebody, have somebody that's going to help them and help them build and so on and so forth. But how you going to build with somebody who won't even tell you about their past? I mean, just basic stuff. How many people have you been with? Body counts, ladies, it matters. It matters to a guy. And they getting mad at guys because we feel it matters. They're getting mad at the guys because we say that it matters. It does matter. Nobody wants to bring a hoe around. And then here's the thing too. If you get with a hoe, and most men, we all set with a hoe. Hoes are fun. Hoes are fun. They're just like every other girl. They're a joy to be around, but they got their ways. They the other part of their brain and their existence is just But most men have said with hoes. But here's the thing, like, if you dating a girl and she a hoe and she bad too, a lot of pretty girls are hoes. A lot of pretty girls. I'm talking from experience. A lot of pretty girls. I had never met a pretty girl that was faithful. I've never met a pretty girl that only had one man in her life. Not one ever. So imagine you dating this girl, but she a big time hoe in your city, and everywhere you go, men are laughing. But there, where we go? Everywhere you go, say your girl name is Stacy. A guy said, "What's up, Stacy?" First off, why you saying hi to Stacy and you see me with her? That's rule. That's the first thing. If you guys want to start dating hoes, prepare to get in fights. You got to prepare to fight because, dude, there's a lot of insecure beta males that really love this girl and they couldn't have her. They couldn't tame her. They wanted to, make her a housewife, and they see you with her and they get jealous, kikiing, or some dudes are laughing at you like, oh, he don't know? Imagine going to the bar and you're trying to have a good time, get some food, trying to enjoy the music, and the guys come up talking about they start laughing. Now why these dudes laughing? You go to the bar, dudes are laughing. And you see they looking at your girl like so you ask, do you know them? Oh yeah, that's such and such. You go to Walgreens. Some dudes walk up in there and dudes start looking around, start looking at her like, what I do looking at you? Oh, that's such and such. Damn, everywhere we go, that's such and such. You go to Walmart, aisle 6. Gotta get some toothpaste. 2 dudes looking at her. But they looking at her like they know her. And they gave her a head nod. And you looking like, oh, what's going on? Oh, that's such and such. I knew him from back then. Oh, I knew him from back there. Oh, we went to school. Like, damn, you know a lot of dudes. No dude want that. No dude want that. Southern charisma. I thought you were going to get my channel blocked. Southern charisma, I think she's going to say, what you think about There's just some people that don't forget. What you think about body counts? There's a epidemic going on in America that women don't have to disclose their body count. It's none of our damn business as men, and if we keep asking, we're insecure. Okay, we gotta get the real up out of here, cause PP is on his mind in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your punk ass on out of here. Woo! Oh wait, don't no woman want a man with a high body count? Wait a minute. Is this Venetia? I think that's a woman. So you're a woman? I can't see your icon. That's why I'm asking. It depends on the person, or that's negative people you attract. No, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I just believe, okay, if you're a beautiful girl, you're gonna attract everybody. So they say you are who you attract. No, if you're attractive, you're gonna attract everybody. You're gonna have weirdos come up to you. I think they're talking about. You are what you attract. I don't think I think half the time. Because if you're attractive, you're like a magnet. You're gonna attract anything that's attracted to you. There's poor people that's gonna be attracted to this girl. There's gonna be middle class men, rich men, and very wealthy men. Black, white. If the girl is fine, the girl is fine. So you are what you attract. Or maybe they mean internally, like your characteristics. But if you're a nice person, you're a genuine person. Well, maybe I can see that. Because evil people don't like to be around nice people unless they're trying to harm them. I don't know. You are what you attract. I have to think about that one. Jealous? You hear that, fellas? They're saying we're jealous? Wait a minute. How are we jealous and we don't even... First off, why don't you just tell us a damn number? How about stop being so rebellious and just tell us a damn number? Where the Miss That's what Southern Charisma... Yeah, she's my second fan. Why didn't you... Oh. Southern Charisma, why didn't you answer me? Me and Southern Charisma got in a scuffle last live. She called me a whole bitch, and she don't even know me. That's crazy. So I was like, okay, you keep talking, I'm going to take you out to dinner. How about that? That's how you're supposed to handle women. You ain't supposed to be... We know when you go back and forth with a woman, you look crazy as hell. You look crazy when you argue. Not what I'm saying, bitch. I know y'all seen that. Y'all seen that Facebook, that Facebook meme? He said, that's what I'm talking about, bitch. He had the black dude had a little piece of hair, and he had him looking like the Muppet. Well, go on then, bitch. That's what the fuck I'm saying. They're in the garage arguing. Dudes be looking crazy when I'm talking about. It's cool to have a little argument, like a disagreement, like you getting your point across. And like, look, I told you not to do that. When guys are raising their voice, like, stop playing with me. Like, but I'm talking about a full argument with a woman. Now I told you to be home, and you looking like a woman, bruh. What's going on in these streets? Sounds very jealous and a bad. Women, be careful of this, man. They're telling women to be careful of men who want to know their freaking body count. So sounds like why? What's that? Israel? Y-Raz? Yeah, she probably got a high body count. She giving me high body count vibes. I like that. Give me a t-shirt. High body count vibe. That's what it's giving. It is giving high body count. A lot of girls that have a high body count, they get angry when you start pressing those buttons. They know they wasn't supposed to be out there getting butt naked for all those men. And that's what I wanted to say too. What time is it? Oh, damn, time going by fast. I want to say this to all the ladies who come in, or guys. Everybody needs to spread the word. We can have sex with 100 women. Our body count doesn't matter. So I hate to break it to y'all, but especially the ladies, the fellas, you should know this. And if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Guys can have sex with a lot of women But when it's time for us to get married, it don't matter. Our body counts don't matter. A guy can sleep with 300 girls. You know why? Because he's the man. He's a king. That's just what it is. If any one of these guys in these lives, anybody in the street, like, damn, you slept with 200 girls? Damn, boy, you were slinging that iron. He's getting props. He's getting dap. And women love a guy that has a lot of girls on him. Women love guys who got that glow, who got that confidence. Women love those type of guys, right? And so the guys figured out, oh, the more women I get, the more women I get. Meaning, if I talk to 5 girls and 5 other girls find out, damn, you talking to 5 girls? And she approached me like, so I'm hearing that you got like, you kind of busy. Like, yeah, that's my girl. That's my old lady. But what's up with you though? What you trying to do? And you know that 6th girl that I just met, we're gonna go out to dinner. Because when we get married, our body count doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if we're productive. Are we a strong leader in the household? Are we providing? And are we giving guidance to our family? We're the head of the family. So that's where our value is. A woman's value is in her beauty, and her value is in her body count, her mindset, her trauma level. We need to know, because if you've been ran through, you're no good. And here's the thing. Why would I be paying and going through all this stuff and marrying you? You're my life insurance. You getting half of my fortune. Even if you get divorced, you get half of my fortune. But if I die, you're next to kin. You get all my assets. But you didn't require the other 100 guys to do these things. That's why you hoes won't get married. Because you didn't require the first 42 guys to put a ring on it. So why I gotta put a ring on it? I'm just trying to smash. For one, you got trauma. You beat up and worn out. Something wrong with you. And then you don't have any standards. You're not a wife. So you're not a wife. You have trauma. And you didn't require guys to do all these things. And then why are you nagging me about putting the ring on it and buying you cars and doing? No. What's up? Deandra VR in the house. It's a double standard, but it works. It's a double standard, but it works. Guys can sleep with a whole bunch of women because we the ones that initiate marriage anyway. Marriage don't start until we actually fall in love with a woman and we want to make her the special girl. She gets the big wedding. She get a lifelong, and then her life becomes easier. So she get the big wedding. She don't have to work as hard anymore. She's free from the slavery, going to work every day. She's free. Her husband doing all the work now. She probably get a part-time job. So the financial burden alone, her life just got so much easier by getting married. And then she gets the big wedding. And then she gets protection. And then she gets a legacy. They have kids. And then she got more support. When the kids get old, they're going to help mom out. So she getting all this support. And then when he dies, she gets everything. So you sit there and tell me you get all this stuff. Once I initiate the marriage, you get all this stuff and I can't even know a body count. You get all this stuff and I can't even get the legitimate number of how many dudes done cracked your back. For those you just came in, the woman behind me is talking to the police. Her husband just whooped her ass because they had a family gathering and he overheard his baby mama, the girl in the picture right here. He overheard her talking to her sister. And she revealed before they had their child, the little baby that's in their arm, before she had that little baby, she had slept with 42 dudes. That girl then slept with 42. You heard me right, 42. That's a lot of meat. And guys, y'all heard this saying before, we don't want to throw a hot dog down the hallway. We do not want to throw that sausage link down the goddamn hallway. It's beat up. It's worn out. The community done had it. Oh, no. Miss Deandra She is so slick with her words. Why you gotta be so slick? I'm slicker though. I'm slicker though. So the body count. You think guys should give? Think guys should have the right to know? She said it's not about the body counts. It's about the heart. That is like that word salad. That's that slick talk. That's that slick talk. It's about her heart. They always trying to do that. it, it's not about well, okay. Deandra, that's the blurred lines because women do change. And here's where Deandra is talking about the women who have changed. They do change. You know, a lot of women, like I said, I don't know if they've been abused when they were small. But what I'm saying is societies are telling women it's normal for you to get your back cracked by multiple men. It's normal for you to be the hoe. They want these girls to be hoes, right? But girls that, for whatever reason, they were a hoe back in the day, prostitute, whatever, they just out there. A lot of girls do change, but in today's time, there's no encouragement for girls to change, and there's not even a momentum to prevent girls from going down that path to begin with. So what I'm saying is, in today's time, you're not gonna find a girl that actually, okay, out of 10 girls who used to be hoes, probably one will change. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 will change. Has the ability to change, actually be a housewife. And you know how she changes? You know how a hoe changed? She admits she was wrong. She had shame about what she did. I believe anybody can change if they want to change, if they want to get some help. A lot of people just don't want help. A lot of people just because when you're miserable, you have a miserable life, you know what to expect. You know to expect the same paycheck. You know to expect to get the same terrible treatment from your job, from your boss. Whatever your circumstance is. See, when you have a circumstance, you've been fighting this circumstance for years, for decades, you know what to expect. You know the outcome. You know how it's going to make you feel. And you just kind of used to it. You kind of get stuck. But I think people, if they really, really want to change, they can change. But in today's climate, I don't see a lot of girls willing to change or having enough understanding of life to not even go down that path to begin with. People can change, but no, we ain't looking at the hearts right now. In today's time, we got it. I wish there was a way like the futuristic movie, like every time a girl gets cracked, there's like there's some type of chip reader or some type of technological device, or a number pops up in the head. Like when we ask the question, the real number pops up like an infrared, like beep. So how many dudes cracked you? Say Brianna, how many dudes you let crack back in the day? Oh, just about 3. Or a lie meter, 37. Damn. Hey baby, I can see I can see the real number on top of your head. It's year 3025, and technology is taking over, and I can detect when you're lying. The actual number, it's a 3 and a 7. It's 37. You could just told me it was 37 because I can see it. They got computer chips and everything, and I can see your thoughts. Let's check out this poll. Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their main man, their husband, their boyfriend, fiance? No, it's still winning. 47% say yes, 53% say no. This is crazy, y'all. What's my body count? This a girl? Flakita? I think that's a girl. What's my body count? My body count is high, but it don't matter. If I choose, I think you're a girl. Flakita, yeah, that's a girl. It ends with an A. I think you're Spanish. Ladies, I can sleep any ladies in this live. If I have a high body count, but it doesn't matter. If I love you and I make you my wife, and I'm gonna spoil you, buy you a home, you get all my assets, what difference does it make? Oh, okay, because I couldn't see. I was able to pull up the icons earlier. I don't know how I did it. That shit was cool. I was able to see everybody's icon bigger. I forgot how to do it, but yeah. So if I marry you, then it don't matter. I have a high, not a very high body count, but I have a high body count. Everybody got their own definition. I think it's high, but let's just say even if it's like really high, like you ever heard of King Solomon? You ever read the Bible of King David, his daddy? No. Wait, I agree. I guess it applies to both. No, it only applies to women. The body count only applies to women. Nope. I can't let you get away with that. Nope, nope. Let's just say my body count. I can't. Hold on. Flaquita got me choking. Hold on. If I had King David had so many women, the Bible couldn't record it. His son King Solomon, the wisest man in the Bible, wrote Ecclesiastes, The Meaning of Life, and other books. King Solomon had 900 wives, 300 concubines. 900 wives, 300 concubines, and God knows how many else women he had. But he got that from his daddy, King David. Remember little King David slew Goliath with the stone, the slingshot? King David was out there. King David was out there. So let's say King David had 1,500 women. If King David decided, let's say I had 1,500 like King David. I have 1,500. Michael had 1,500. And I decided to marry Flaquita. It don't matter about them other girls. It only matter about you. You got the ring. As long as I ain't got no diseases. The only thing is diseases. Well, what's the difference? Guys are not allowed to move through life in their emotions. Women are. So when you sleep with all those guys, you're allowed to cry to your mama. You're allowed to cry and vent in your girls group. You're allowed to cry on social media about how these guys use and abuse you and play with your heart and all the heartbreak and crying and snot bubbles. You guys are allowed because you're emotional creatures. Men, we get emotional at times, but we got to get to work. No matter how many girls break my heart, no matter how many relationships I've been through that didn't work out and I got my hopes up, I thought we were going to make it, I have to put that shit to the side and get to work as a man. And that's the difference. I'm not allowed to carry my trauma because I have to put that in the dirt, because if I want to get married, I have to lead you. I can't lead you with emotions. I can't lead you. I have to lead you with finance. I have to lead you with being focused. I have to lead you with my guidance. I have to lead you with supporting you. I have to lead. So I don't have time to be in my emotions like women are. Women can be in their emotions all day long. And that's the difference. And because you're allowed to swim and drown in your emotions until you're an old lady, you're allowed to do this because that's your nature. Most women bring that trauma from being ran through into the relationship. Their brains ain't right no more. Their heart ain't right. To make it simple, most hoes are evil-hearted because they've been ran through. Let's see. No, money doesn't cover it. My emotions not attached to it. When guys have sex with a lot of women, most of the time, we are not emotionally attached to the girls. They just look good. And it's like it bothers women that they don't understand that. We're not y'all. Y'all all emotional. Now you're using the Bible to justify the behavior. I didn't justify the behavior, and God didn't justify the behavior. King David was punished. Oh, King David was punished because he had King David was sleeping. He was such a man whore that he saw this woman he fell in love with, and they can name Bathsheba, the pretty girl he saw. She was taking a bath, and he fell in love with her instantly. But her husband, she was married, and her husband was fighting in King David's army, and he knocked her up, and he told the soldier, "Go back to your wife and take care of your kid. I heard that she's married." But he refused. He was like, "King David, I want to fight with you." And because he didn't listen, because eventually if he didn't go home, everybody's gonna be asking questions. How did Bathsheba get married if her husband was fighting in the war? Then everybody's gonna be looking at King David. Well, while the soldiers were out, everybody gonna put the pieces together. Oh, King David was cracking that married woman. King David didn't want that information to get out. That's why he had them killed. And God saw how reckless and how evil King David was and punished them. So we all get punished. I'm just saying, let's see, not you using the Bible. For some reason, this is why, with the loving wife cooking you for your and your children. See, I'm going to take am I saying your name right? Flakieta? I have to take you out to dinner too. In your opinion, what is high for a woman? High. Okay, if you are shit. Okay, I'm gonna remove my experiences because the girls in my neighborhood, a lot of them are hoes. A lot of girls in the hood are hoes. They've been ran through high school. So by high school, most of them already had about 7 bodies, 6 or 7 bodies. But to me, in a perfect world, it's by age. So by 18, you shouldn't have no more than 2. You know, teenagers, that's what they do. They're exploring. You gotta give them a little grace. Be fair. 2 to 3. That should be the max by senior year. But by 25, no more than 6. If the woman's not married, that means she's still in the dating scene, which means she's still gonna be having sex, multiple partners. If in other words, the longer you're in the dating scene, the more bodies gonna rack up. That's why women need to get married early. The longer women are in the dating scene, the more bodies they're going to rack up. Not because they're hoes, because they're looking for a mate. It's just how dating goes. Okay, that last relationship didn't work out, and you're going to get hot. You're going to get horny. It's human anatomy. You're going to rack up bodies. That's why women should get married as early as possible, so you don't be out here looking crazy. Get married to a good man, hopefully. But yeah, by 25, no more than 6. I think that's fair. But shit, by 30, that's 12 years out of high school. Damn. Hey, I say by 25, no more than 6. By 30, no more than 10. I think that's fair. You know, everything moving fast. But by 30, should have no more than 10. 30 and up, shit, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. But by 30, a young lady, I think that's fair. A young girl start having sex by what, 15? Well, at least the schools I was going to, it was hot. That's 15 years. Come on now, like, damn, you still ain't married? Jeez. But Miss Flaquita, I'm going to take you out to dinner and get your head right. I don't do no arguing with no woman. I'm going to set you straight right now. I can sleep with 500 women. As long as I ain't bring you home no diseases. I say, because here's the thing. Guys tell you the body count. Like right now, let's say my number's high. Let's say 500. I'll tell a girl, like, look, I was out there. I was wild. But I'm mature now. I got my own business. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to school. Whatever I'm doing. Whatever the guy's doing. You know, let's say, not just me. Let's say a hypothetical guy. Let's say Chad. Chad tells Susie, I have 500 women. I cracked a lot of backs. I thought that was what a man was supposed to do. Have a lot of women, you know, but I'm mature now, blah, blah, blah. Get my stuff together. I'm an engineer. And it's on, but guys don't have a problem telling the woman because we know that doesn't matter. And then Chad and Susie, if Susie wants to pursue Chad, move forward, they both get tested. And most of the time, if he's a good dude, he said, I'll get tested if you want. I ain't got no bumps. I ain't got no lumps. I ain't got no drips. I ain't got no itch. And then you get on with the marriage. Oh, you know, let's do it like this. So if you met a guy and he slept with 250 girls before he met you, but he wants to marry you, you're going to turn down the proposal? That's going to be my next live. Now you guys are going to begin to see how guys see it. If a guy has a high body count, but he's no longer that way and he wants to marry you, would you accept his proposal? Check out the poll, and I gotta get up out of here. Man, I wish I could talk longer, but I gotta go. I gotta slide. I gotta glide. Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? 42% say yes, 58% say no. There is no way. And I gotta start engaging with y'all. Like, I engage, but you guys that give me the likes, thank you. Guys that participate in the comments, thank you. Even if you don't agree, we're just having some fun. But y'all know where I stand. I'm a king myself. And as a king, I can sleep with as many women as I want. But when I decide to put a ring on that girl's finger and she is special and I care about her, what I did in the past, because I'm not emotional, I'm not allowed to, oh, all those 500 girls, I just didn't know how to move on. Oh my goodness. Most women who have had their heart broken, they're evil. Women, y'all know what I'm talking about. Most of these girls out here who got cracked and got used and got abused. Whoo! Y'all ever heard the saying? Never. Wait. Hold on. There's a woman's heart scorned. Oh, ain't no fury like a woman heart scorn. Is that how I go? Oh well. In other words, a woman with a broken heart, don't mess with her. She's evil. And most hoes most hoes have broken hearts. So, and she has trauma and she probably been touched. You just want to deal with that. You just don't. But guys, we can sleep with a whole bunch of women, a whole bunch. Because it doesn't matter. Once you're able to take care of your wife, your kids, and you love on them, support them, protect them, uh, they're able to lean on you as a strong man. What you did in the past doesn't matter. It just don't. So, oh, look at Miss. Oh, okay. For some reason, that's why you hear on YouTube on the live instead of. Here I'm on live for one. It says, so hold on, live instead of a home with a loving wife, cooking for you and your children, running around. Well, you can be one of my wives. You sound pretty nice. How about you come cook for me then? I'm a good catch. I got on this live, so I'm sick of men crashing out because they don't understand how women move. Have you ever seen the movie Mean Girls? I'm not making this up. This gender war, this women they're highly sexual, highly emotional. I've been around women. They are very, very, everything about a woman is sexual. Her hips, her hair, her eyes. They are the pretty creatures. They are the creatures of beauty. They're soft. Everything about a woman, the magazines, the clothes, everything is about a woman's looks, her body. It's just what it is. And that body tends to, get shared from time to time. And you got dudes, grown men crashing out, going to jail. That's what I be telling guys. If you have a girlfriend and she has a job, she has a work boo. She has a work husband up there. And if you don't think so, damn, you stupid. If you have a girlfriend, fiance or a wife, she has somebody at that job that's giving her that side. She has a relationship with some man up there. It's just what it is. Women can't be alone. They're weak and they're soft. They're not like us. We're not equals. Some of the best times in the guy's life when he's alone, that's when he's able to think. Ain't nothing like a focused man. When God gives him a vision of the life he can have, or let's say you already got a good life, but there's more to life. You want to help out in the community. You want to help the little ones out with the sports, or you want to do something with yourself to contribute. This is your opportunity to be selfless. I'm talking about guys that have all the big money. I had the money, I had the women. I want to do more of my life. No matter what your purpose is, whatever purpose that God give you, ain't nothing more inspirational than a focused man. Woo! When a man is focused, when a man's on his purpose, when God give you inspiration, man and woman, but especially when a man, because we're the builders. It's just what it is. When we able to build, we're able to give back to the community, we're able to uplift people. That's really our purpose, to uplift people, to build, to set foundations. So when a man's focused, when a man's by himself, he's able to focus, he's able to self-reflect honestly. When a man is able to honestly reflect on himself, it's amazing. And that's why we want women to be honest with themselves. A man has to be honest at some point in his life, because he's going to have to say, like, damn, I need to make some changes. Look into the rap song. That's why I love rap, because it talks about striving, struggling and striving. That's what it's all about. But you need that long time to be focused. You need that long time to plan, you know? Well, maybe it's just me. I'm just a different type of nigga. I don't know. I don't know what niggas be on today, but I'm all about elevation. And women don't like it. See, the whole reason why they hate this body count thing, because it reveals the nature of women to a degree. They're not supposed to be alone. They're gonna lean on the man for whatever reason. They're gonna lean on the man for finance, or maybe it's not even about money most of the time. It's about, well, they got the job. That's my work husband. He listens to me. My husband, he don't listen to me, but he's a damn good father. He's a damn great leader. Oh, and then Tommy, he a little slow, but that nigga good in the bedroom. That's my little freak. That's my little sneaky link. Oh, and Chad, he for whatever reason, Chad, he's good with the cars. Like anytime I need my car fixed, I can go to him. He'll fix my car. I just show him a little boob, and he'll fix my car for me. He be saving me some money. Women are here to use men. That's what they're here for. They're weak. They're supposed to lean on us. They're weak and they're soft. We're not equals. They're weak. I keep saying that. They're weak. We're the strong ones. We're supposed to protect them and take care of them. That's what it is. And that's part of the game. Even if just because you love a woman and take care of her, that's not going to stop her from choosing. That's the point. We got to start saving these men from going to jail. Especially black men. I'm looking at these. I'm like, damn. But I see black men going to jail, white men going to jail. Them Latinos they be killing their girlfriends left and right. Going to jail over some coochie? You know how many, I'm in Dallas. You know how many girls out here in Dallas, Fort Worth? And it's growing. We got over 8 million people in the Twin Cities. Over 8 million. You know there's more women than men? So it's what, about 4 million women out here? 4 million women. And you gonna crash out for the rest of your life over one piece of coochie? One cookie got you 25 years, my nigga? There's songs, there's lives, there's podcasts. If you're going to jail in today's time because your girl cheated on you, I don't know what else to say. Did you guys know that no is still winning? Are women obligated to reveal their body count to their man? That is foul. 59% say no, 41% say yes. That's crazy. They're not going to women just lie. You have to know that women just lie. They're highly sexual, highly emotional. It's just what it is. And they're always going to be choosing. So just because a girl choose another guy, say you with a girl and she choose another guy, she runs off with another guy, that's what they do. If you don't believe me, who breaks up the marriages? I'll be quiet. Who breaks up the marriages? Who wrecks the homes? Women. That's what they do. They're wild. They're chaotic. You love on her, because when a man loves a woman, he's going to give his all. He ain't really trying to go nowhere. He ain't trying to deal with no more emotion, no another crazy bitch. He just want to deal with his woman and build. But a woman, she always going to be choosing. Jeff Bezos' wife, what did she do? She chose. Jeff Bezos, the wife, took half his fortune, got out there in the billies, got all kind of bees, right? Jeff Bezos wasn't even good enough for her. A multi-billionaire can't even satisfy a woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? A multi-billionaire can't even satisfy a woman. And you think your ass working at FedEx gonna do something? You think your punk ass working at Popeye gonna do something? Even if you a doctor, you ain't making Jeff Bezos money, nigga. None of you niggas is making Jeff Bezos money. Not Jay-Z, not maybe Elon Musk is up there. You ain't on Trump level, Elon Musk, all them heavyweights, all them boys out there in Dubai with all that damn oil. You're not part of the Jewish families, the European Jews, the Rothschilds and the Rockefeller and all them. Go look at JP Morgan's assets. They're in the trillions. How in the hell you get to we're in the trillions, y'all. We're at $33 trillion in debt. Y'all ain't got that type of money. So if Jeff Bezos can't even satisfy a woman, has revolutionized the delivery experience, the parcel industry, the logistics. He has revolutionized the shipping experience around the world. Got planes and all kind of stuff. If he can't get control of these type of women, if he can't, satisfy a woman, what hope do the average nigga got? So don't beat yourself up if you were good to a woman and she gonna decide to choose. It happens. If you a youngster, you listening, and you never been through the jungle, got your heart broken, nobody lace you up, put you on some game. Let me tell you something. It happens to everybody, men and women. But as a man, suffer in silence. That suffering is good for your ass. But suffer the right way. Don't suffer like these crash out and beta male. Oh, women are terrible. And I love women. Hey, you just gotta accept it and just move accordingly. I love women. I know how they move. Good women, trifling ass women, they're gonna be choosing. They have multiple men in their phones. They have men on standby. It's just what it is. Oh my God, Fanny. Fanny, when last time you been on a date, Fanny? I gotta take you out too. Send you some roses. Get you a cute little card. Straighten your ass out too. See? That's how you supposed to handle them. You ain't supposed to go, what you doing on my channel? I don't hate women. Why you also, man? No. Because here's the thing. When you in your feelings, guys, they look at you like their little brother. You got to be rough with them. There's a lot to women. They're easy, but they're very complicated. And even with all the game, we will never know everything about women. And that's what's going to save you. I don't give a damn. The biggest Max, the biggest players, they got finessed out their draws too. I don't give a damn if you a pimp. All them old school players, I don't give a damn. Women have the power. As long as men have a desire to dominate a woman, to rule over a woman, to penetrate a woman, to make love to a woman, they have the power. They're beautiful. What you gonna do? Stop all that goddamn crying. Who is... How am I look nothing like Rampage. I don't know what's going on. We gotta stop these dudes from crashing out. Body counts. I can go another 5. I'm going another 5 minutes because now I'm turned up. Ladies will not give their body count. And if a woman don't want to give you their real honest body count, because a guy may be cool with it. He's just like, hey, but he may be asking like, yeah, I slept with like 50 guys, but that was in the past. I was really going through something. Now, if you're really honest about it, most men are not going to be jerks. I'd say 9 out of 10 men is going to actually hear you out. If he likes you, and you're showing that you really care about him, I believe it can work. But if you're coming into the relationship lying, being deceitful, omitting information, you're withholding information, it ain't gonna work. Because the guy's like, I'm looking at it like, well, what else you hiding? What else are you hiding? And in the future, you're gonna be hiding other stuff. You're untrustworthy. So the body count for a woman, it matters. Just be honest. If you have a high body count, just be honest. Body counts tells a lot about a woman. If a woman is pretty, there used to be saying, if a woman is pretty and she ain't got a husband, she crazy. I've never met a pretty woman who wasn't married that wasn't crazy. Trolled off. Loony bin. Straight loony. Never, ever, ever. Your body count matters, ladies. Fellas, stop crashing out. That's who they are. I don't give a damn how many. That's why I always bring up Jeff Bezos. I couldn't believe she left him. Just enjoy the ride. Now, if you're the woman that you married, she's with you to the end until you croak, and then they pull that plug on your punk ass for good. Hey, you had you a solid one. You had you a real one. If she decide to leave, or you find out that she's getting her back cracked by her coworker, hey, just take it on the chin. I'm not saying you shouldn't be hurt. I'm just saying don't crash out because you look stupid. You look crazy. You do. You're a man. You should know that. You should know how women are today. Like, goddamn. You never seen a tip drill video? You never seen what was ludicrous? Pete popping on the handstand? You never been to a strip club, nigga? You never been to a cantina? Like, that's what women do. They're pretty. They don't like wearing clothes. They're very emotional. They love being held. They love being kissed on. Even if it ain't you, nigga, they're gonna find somebody to do that. But this is what happened when they tell men that this is what happens when they take the masculinity out of everything. Women hate it when men come together. I don't know what it is about when men come together. When men hang out, they get so jealous. They just get envious. That's what I'm saying. Women can make, shout out to CC. Shout out to Cowboy. Yay. We will never know the number. Life is a gamble. We will never know that number. Body count. What's the big deal? Just tell me. I just need to know, are you a hoe or not? Let your boy know. Is you nasty in these streets? Men need to reveal how many men. Most men actually brag about their number, especially to other men. If I met a girl that said I had a very high body count, like my body count, let's say my body count was like 275. But like, look, I got 275. That was in the past. I was a wild boy. But I don't have anything. And if you want to go get tested, we can go get tested. But I'm clean. I'm keeping 100. We can do a blood test together. I really like you. You know, we've been rocking for a while. I think you're cute. I'm ready to settle down, get married. That's where my head is right now. I'm done playing games. I want something real. Are you ladies going to turn down that proposal? Are you ladies going to turn down the proposal from a man who has a high body count? That's going to be my next live. Y'all got me turned up on this next live because if you say yes, you're going to turn it down. Like you slept with a lot of girls. Girls get turned on by guys who sleep with a lot of girls. Girls get turned on by guys who have a high body count, and that's the difference. That's real. Why you think the girls like Chris Brown? Why you think the girls telling their boyfriends that I'm not paying no rent? You're the man. You're supposed to pay the rent. They won't even help their men out with the rent, but they're asking their boyfriends for $1,000 so they can go take a picture backstage with Chris Brown. I'm talking about, y'all seen them pictures with Chris Brown? Why? Because they like the bad boys. They like the niggas who got a lot of girls. They like the guy that all the girls want. And you don't have to be a superstar. If you a guy at the job and you're known for sleeping with a lot of girls, them girls love you. If you a guy that's just out and you are just a cool nigga, like you got your little drip, you got your nice little car, got your cool little job, and you got a lot of girls in your phone, girls love you. Oh, you a dog, you a dog. It's something about being a dog. The girls is like, they try to tame you. They try to tame you with they cookie. So I'm gonna tame this thing. Cause you know what? A girl told me, the reason why I like bad boys, because I want to be the girl that changed him. I want to be the girl that's like, he's sleeping with all these girls, but I want to come into his life and show him what he's missing. They love the bad boys. That's what I'm saying. Get out your feelings, nigga. Men be on the DL. Yeah, ladies too. And then y'all be on the DL and then y'all come back to giving head because it's not in your nature to be with a woman. You a lesbian, but you got 3 kids. Make it make sense. I'm trying to tell y'all, stop these men from crashing out. And you ladies, that's the message. I got a dip. I wish I could stay longer. Stop crashing out, fellas. It's getting sad. It's really getting pathetic right now. Tell your cousin, Tell your insecure cousin, tell your beta male homeboys. He's always, man, this bitch, man, she was out the club last night. She's at the club last night. Oh yeah, she's getting piped down. So logic, say, bruh, you got two options. Deal with her nasty ass and all that stuff that come with it, the trauma, the arguing, because women who have been ran through have high body counts, hoes. They're not pleasant to be around all the time. They're very selfish. It's all about them. I'm trying to tell you guys, either you're going to accept them for who they are, and she's going to continue to talk to other guys, or leave her alone. No need to crash out, my G. Don't put your hands on her. Don't put your hand. I'm gonna make some t-shirts. Don't put your. And I'm gonna show a black dude with some big old black edgy hands about to slap a black woman, and there's a picture of me stopping him. Don't put your hands on her. It's just not a good. Don't put your hands on that baby. That baby is doing what she's supposed to do. She's doing what she want to do. She fine. She cute. Women love attention, and they're gonna be choosing. Women have always done that. Men have always gone to war over women. It's just what it is. But y'all flood my comments. What y'all think about this body count? This is ridiculous. 250. All y'all, all my day ones. I appreciate y'all all. Y'all who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. I gotta go. Once again, Michael T. Porter, 250, Capital G News. I'm gone.